I was always the family disappointment. While Melissa got the debutante ball, Trevor got the trust fund internship at Dad's brokerage. And Mom organized charity galas. I was jazzy with her little coding hobby. They said it with the same tone people use for a toddler's finger painting. Cute, harmless, irrelevant. Get a real job, Jasmine. Dad would sigh every holiday. Tech is for boys in hoodies who live in their parents' basement. You need stability. I smiled, nodded, and kept coding. 10 years ago, I started Vault Shield in a crappy studio apartment with $28,000. In student loans and ramen for breakfast. First client. A small credit union paying $4,200 to secure their ancient servers. I used it to hire one dev. Then 2. Then 20. We specialized in zero trust architecture for banks and defense contractors. Quietly. No flashy parties, no Forbes covers, just contracts that grew from 7 figures to 9. Last year we IPO'd. Stock popped 300% on day one. My net worth crossed $380 million. I still drove a 3-year-old Tesla and wore jeans to meetings because who has time for tailoring? Then Riverside Country Club, the holy grail of old money status in our city, went up for sale. The Morrisons were cashing out for $48 million. My family had been members for 3 generations. Dad golfed there every Saturday. Melissa chaired the tennis socials. Trevor networked for deals on the 9th hole. They lived for that green jacket prestige. I bought it. Cash. Wire transfer. Done in 72 hours through a holding company so no one would trace. It back to me until I wanted them to. The ownership transition meeting was invitation only. Members, stakeholders, local VIPs. I RSVP'd under my full name and title. They sent the confirmation. I printed it. I pulled up in my usual car. Security, new guy, didn't know me, threw up the hand. Members and invited guests only. Ma'am, this is a closed event. I'm Jasmine Park. I'm here for the meeting. He smirked. Sure, let me see your invite. I showed him. He radioed it in. My sister appeared first, in Lily Pulitzer pink tennis bracelet flashing. Jazz? Oh honey, no, this isn't one of your hackathons. Go home. Mom and Trevor followed, pastel perfection. Sweetie, you're embarrassing us, Mom whispered. This is for serious people. Dad strode over last, golf shirt crisp. Jasmine, really? Networking? These are real tech buyers, Silicon Valley money. You're out of your league. I stayed calm. Call Thomas Brennan. Tell him Jasmine Park is here. They laughed. Melissa actually snorted. You don't know the GM, Jazz. Stop name-dropping. The guard radioed anyway. Static. Then, Jasmine Park? Escort her to the ballroom. Front and center. She's expected. The laughter died. The guard's face changed. Right this way, Miss Park. Sorry for the delay. My family trailed behind like confused ducklings. The ballroom sparkled, chandeliers, golf course view, 180 chairs filled with Rolexes and Botox. Thomas Brennan, silver-haired and impeccable, greeted me with a hug. Jasmine, perfect timing. Your seat's reserved. He led us to the VIP section. Placards, Park family, reserved. Melissa hissed, Thomas, there's been a mix-up. Our sister isn't. Thomas smiled. No mix-up. Miss Park is the reason we're all here. Lights dimmed, screen dropped. Good afternoon, Thomas began. Riverside has a new owner who shares our values, excellence, legacy, and forward-thinking innovation. The buyer isn't changing the soul of this club. They're enhancing it. Logo appeared. Vault Shield. Sleek vault icon fused with digital lattice. Trevor choked on his water. Vault Shield is the nation's fastest-growing cybersecurity firm. $240 million revenue last year. Clients. 8 of the top 10 U.S. banks, 3 federal agencies, and counting. Founded 10 years ago by one woman in a garage apartment. Photo, me. Last year's Wired cover. 30 under 30 to most powerful women in tech. And now, please welcome Riverside's new owner, Vault Shield founder and CEO, Jasmine Park. Applause exploded. I walked up, heels clicking. I took the mic. 10 years ago, my family told me tech was a hobby, that I should get a real job. I didn't listen. I built Vault Shield instead. Bootstrapped. 90-hour weeks. Taught myself post-quantum crypto. First client paid enough for rent. Last client paid enough for this club. I looked at my table. Dad gray. Mom crying silently. Melissa frozen. Trevor white-knuckling the chair. I bought Riverside for $48 million cash because I remember sitting in the library as a kid while you all played golf. Because we couldn't afford membership back then. Now I can. And I will. Slide, renovation plans, new fiber backbone, AI booking system, quantum secure Wi-Fi. Membership dues stay flat, but criteria change. We're adding spots for underrepresented founders, young innovators, people who built from nothing. The underestimated scholarship, full membership, paid internship at Vault Shield, mentorship. 5 per year, more applause. I met their eyes. You never asked what I did. Not really. You assumed, you laughed, you said I was confused today. But confusion was assuming I was still the family failure. To Dad, you told me to accept my limits. I did, yours, not mine. To Trevor, you said real tech people wouldn't take me seriously. I am the real tech people now. To Melissa, you called my company cute. Vault Shield is worth $1.4 billion. We're not cute. We're essential. I smiled. Enjoy the luncheon. The crab cakes are the same, Morrison recipe. Some traditions matter. I stepped down. Dad grabbed my arm. Jasmine, we had no idea. We're proud. You weren't proud when I needed it. When I had nothing but code and doubt. Pride now is convenient. Melissa sobbed. We're family. You can't just. Family helps when it's hard. You didn't. So no special treatment. No discounts. No using my name for status. You stay members, for now. Because I'm not cruel. But that's it. Thomas appeared. Miss Park, your 2 p.m. with the NSA cyber director? Coming. I walked out. Behind me whispers. Tears. Shock. In the private office, laptop open, secure line ready. Thomas, that was brutal. You okay? Relieved. I carried their doubt for a decade. Today I put it down. The call connected. Miss Park, thank you for your time. We're eager to discuss the new encryption suite. I leaned back. Smiled. They'd spend years explaining to friends how their quiet daughter became a billionaire owner. They'd brag at brunches. I'd smile politely in public. But privately, we're done. Belonging isn't given. It's built. And I built mine, while they weren't looking.